Hello dear students, welcome back. Dear friends, we have discussed about the bones of the head and the bones of the vertebral column, and we knew that these are the bones of your axial skeleton, and we will have a separate lecture on each bone of the body inshallah in the coming next lectures, and we will discuss important markings on the bones of the human body. So friends, if you haven't watched those lectures, please go and watch those lectures also to have knowledge of your skeletal system from the beginning, right? Now, I had told you that we will record about the bones of the appendicular skeleton. Now, your appendicular skeleton was comprising of the pectoral girdle or shoulder girdle, right? This one, and the upper limb. Shoulder या pectoral girdle or and upper limb, and the pelvic girdle and lower limb, right? So you know that very well. In our pelvic pectoral girdle we have the clavicle and the scapula that I have shown you, and we will have lectures on each bone separately. Then we know that in our arm we have the humerus bone, and in our forearm we have the radius and the ulna, we know that. And in the hands we have different bones. So let's discuss the bones of your hand. Now look carefully. This is a left hand, right? Your hand begins at wrist joint. Your hand begins at wrist joint. So here will be your wrist joint, right? There will be radius and ulna. So this is hand. Now your hand consisting of a group of small bones, and they are 8 bones, right? They are total 8 bones, and these 8 bones are called the carpal bones, right? So we will discuss each bone in different lectures. Don't worry, carpal bones I will have a separate lecture on them. So these are called the carpal bones, right? Then there are 5 metacarpals, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? We are going lateral to medial. So metacarpals and 5 carpals, total 8 carpals and 5 metacarpals, total 13 bones. Now let's move forward. Then from the metacarpals, right, there is the beginning of your fingers. These are the fingers, right? So your metacarpals are up to here. Here are carpal bones. How many carpal bones? 8 carpal. Then in your palm you have metacarpals. How many metacarpals? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 metacarpals. And then there are phalanges. These are fingers or phalanges. So these are fingers. Now your fingers are composed of or made up of these small bones, right? These one small bones, and these are called the Palanex bones. I had told you in the lecture, these are called Palanex. So 3 Palanexes combine and they make 1 phalange, right? This is phalange, and these small bones are called the Palanex bones. So the proximal phalanx, middle phalanx and distal phalanx. Proximal, middle, distal. Proximal, middle, distal. So here digiti minimi or small finger, this is left hand like this. So here you have 3 phalanx, here you have 3 phalanx bones, 3 phalanx bones, 3 phalanx bones, but in pollicis andicis you have only 2 phalanx bones, right? Proximal and distal only. Okay, so how many total? 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9 plus 3, 12, 12 plus 2, 14. So 14 bones are present in your fingers, 5 bones are present in your palm, and 8 bones are present in your wrist joint, right? So look, 8 plus 5, 13 plus 14, and that makes total 27 bones present in your hands, right? So how many total? 27 bones in your hand. So these are the bones. The names of the bones are of the head. What are these? Carpals, metacarpals and phalanges. And the phalanges are made up of small bones which are called the Palanex bones. Okay friends, see you in the next lecture.